No man wants to be powerless. Being powerful for the right reasons is a force to reckon with. Unfortunately, power sometimes gets a negative response because of the people who pursue it for selfish and wrong reasons. But this should not deter any man who wants power as long as it's for positive reasons. A high-value man understands that he needs the power to make the world a better place and have control over his life. Becoming the most powerful man in the room is not about being dominant or controlling, but about being respected and influential. In this video, we'll discuss 8 strategies that can help you to become the most powerful man among others. The first strategy is to keep your intentions under wraps. To be the most powerful man in the room, do things that people would normally not expect you to do, and never expose your intentions. If you are a man who always shares his goals with others even before achieving them, you run the risk of giving your enemies ammunition to use against you. Humans are curious and always seek to know what other people are doing, but when you keep your intentions hidden, you retain the power over them. A high-value man always keeps people guessing his next moves by sending ambiguous signals until he finally achieves his goals and beats his enemies. The second strategy is to make friends wherever you go. If you are a man who believes wielding power involves stepping all over people wherever you go and creating enemies, you are on the wrong path, and the only thing you are wielding is a lack of self-confidence. To be the most powerful man in the room, change this mentality and instead make friends wherever you go. Socializing is part of human nature, and if you are a man that makes friends everywhere, you will become a powerful man because people find it easier to relate to you. Contact those new friends frequently and say hi to them. This will help you build rapport with them and establish a base of connections with people that you can use when you need them. The third strategy is to protect your reputation with your life. Your reputation is what holds your power. A man with a bad reputation is a vulnerable man who can be attacked and used by others at will. With a bad reputation, you lose the ability to wield any power because you've given your power to others to use over you. Never give anyone the ammunition to attack and injure your reputation. A high-value man knows how important his reputation is for him to be powerful. It will give you credibility when you speak. People will trust and follow you. The fourth strategy is to spark people's interest rather than mercy when asking for help. People always need each other. Most men make the mistake of trying to appeal to someone's mercy when asking for help by trying to remind them of the number of times they have also helped before. This is no way to be a powerful man. The best they will do is ignore you. A high-value man knows that to be the most powerful man in the room, he has to appeal to people's self-interest. He is a man who understands that people can be selfish, driven only by self-interest. Therefore, if you want someone to respond to your request, tell him what he stands to gain by helping you. This way, you retain your power and still get what you want. The fifth strategy is to hire more enemies than friends. When you trust your friends too much, you run the risk of failure and decrease your chances of being a powerful man. This is because of the human innate nature of wanting what someone else has. Your friends can easily become envious of you and what you have achieved, especially if they are not on the same level as you. When envy rears its ugly head, the next step is sabotage. A high-value man hires enemies instead. After all, he understands that an enemy's loyalty will be higher than a friend's because he wants to prove that he's no longer an enemy. Making deals with your enemies will make you have fewer enemies and more loyal people trying to prove their loyalty to you. The sixth strategy is to help other men without expecting something in return. If you have always stayed away from helping other men because you think that's the way to wield power, know that you have been wasting your time. On the contrary, when you help other men without expecting something in return, you come off as being independent and confident in yourself. This will not only make you a powerful man, but it will also help you to build more connections because such men will become loyal. A high-value man is always ready to help other men because he knows that the loyalty he builds with them will help them exchange benefits when he needs it. The seventh strategy is to ignore petty things and things you can't have. Revenge is best served by ignoring. If you are a man who always pays close attention to the pettiest problems, you simply show how petty you are and can never be seen as the most powerful man in the room. The more attention you give a petty problem, the bigger it becomes. In the same breath, the more attention you give an enemy, the stronger he becomes and weaker you become. A high-value man knows the importance of leaving things alone and never gives credibility to petty problems. And if there is something he wants but knows he can't have, he'll ignore it and even show disdain for it. This makes him look superior and the most powerful. Finally, the eighth strategy is to say less than you need to. To be the most powerful man in the room, learn to say less and listen more. If you think that talking a lot and trying to impress others through words will make you the most powerful, know that all you are doing is making yourself appear common and out of control. Powerful people don't speak a lot. They use few words to explain things, and this makes them look more impressive and intimidating. A high-value man knows that less is more when it comes to wielding power. When you do speak, do so with confidence and conviction. Speak clearly, directly, and authentically, and avoid rambling or being overly verbose. A high-value man uses very few words to say something and tries to be as vague and open-ended as possible. This raises curiosity about him and makes him look powerful. Don't forget, your appearance can also communicate power and confidence. Dress appropriately for the occasion and ensure your clothing fits well and is clean and well maintained. Remember, true power is not about dominating others, but about using your influence to make a positive impact on the world around you. If you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and check out our other self-development videos. Thank you for watching.